Hi, here I have 3 new notes for my collection, and this is a little sad, a lot for me, because when I was ordering this my Benny was still alive, and it arrived only after his death, but that's a life, nobody lives forever. So I start with this Austro-Hungarian 10 kronen or koruna with Czechoslovak stamp, and this is the fake stamp. At first glance, again, it's quite convincing, but if you have the real one for comparison, you can find many details that are wrong. So I can compare it with this one I got recently. One of the big differences, and why I spotted this, was those tiny lines here. There are only 3, while on the real one are 4. And also on the fake ones they are shorter and not as regularly made. Also on this side there is difference, but not as big as on this one. And then also letters are quite different. The biggest difference in this L, you can see it has tiny backwards line at the bottom, which isn't on the real one. And also the real one, many letters, or almost all letters on the real one, have splitting ends, and they are not so prominent on the fake ones. On the fake ones, again, the many ends are just flat. And also I took it because I have an article from 2006 which catalogs these fake 10 Hallier stamps, and this is number 17 according to their classification. So this is well-known type from that period. And also it's nice that it doesn't have the rubber stamp after it was that the fake stamps have after they were catched in circulation, so you can nicely see all the details on it. Then the next piece I got is also quite interesting one. It's 2 koruna or 2 kronen note from prisoner of war camp from the First World War in Kenyermezo. And if you Google Kenyermezo, it's an area which is in today Romania, but this prisoner of war camp was actually near Esztergom, so not that far from Danube River and from today Slovakian border. And also one interesting thing about these prisoner of war notes from Austro-Hungarian monarchy is, if the camp was in Austrian part of monarchy, you almost always have only German text on it, or very rarely also combined with Russian, if it was a camp primarily for Russian prisoner of wars. But if the camp was in Hungarian part, you have both Hungarian and German text. So almost as on normal regular Austro-Hungarian banknotes, you have Hungarian side and Austrian side. And the last note is also from the First World War. It's Notgeld from Germany, from town Freiburg, 10 mark. You can see 1st November 1918. And I took it because I like this design. Also it has stamps ungültig, meaning non-valid after it was taken out of circulation. And one interesting thing is that although it's only Notgeld, as you can see, it is printed off on watermark paper. So that's all. Thanks for watching and goodbye.